Hey guys, it's Jeffrey. I hope you guys are doing well. I just wanted to give you guys a short video update on what's been going on with me this past year. So if you watched my video that I made 2 videos ago, the one called Gap Year, you would know that I took a gap year, which if you don't know what it is, a gap year is basically when you take a year off between your high school and your college. And so I graduated high school in 2020 and decided to take a year off, so I'll be entering college this fall as an incoming freshman. So taking a gap year was definitely a really strange and weird experience for me, but ultimately I think very much the right choice. When I was in high school and even when I was in senior year, taking a gap year was an option that never even entered my mind. Like taking a year off from high school and college, like who does that? You know, you're supposed to go straight into college right after high school, and then you get a job, and then you maybe get married, and then you do everything that adults do, and then everything is great. And so I was presented this decision because of coronavirus, because my university was going to be completely online in the fall, and then who knows what was going to happen in the spring. So in mid-July, I had to make this decision whether or not I was going to take the year off. And so I sat down by myself with my parents and then with my friends and had a big list of pros and cons, like is taking a gap year worth it or not? And ultimately I decided that taking a gap year was going to be the right choice. And I think sitting here now, almost a year later, it was the right choice. I don't think I could have handled like all the academic pressures of university and none of the actual university experiences that I was going into. For instance, friends, visiting new places, and exploring new things. It's kind of hard to explore new things when you're just like sitting in your bed trying to stay awake. So I did take a gap year off, and a big reason for that was COVID, but also another reason was I wanted to have the opportunity to quote unquote work on myself, as people would say. But it really was working on myself. I feel like I worked pretty hard in high school. I did a lot of extracurricular activities like filmmaking and stand-up, as well as all the academic pressures of high school. And so I never really had the opportunity to just sit down and decide what I wanted to do. And surprise, surprise, I still don't really know what I want to do with my life, but I feel like I've gained a little bit more self-confidence and have improved myself in ways that aren't only academic or extracurricular driven, as people would say. And so I also wanted to make this video to give you guys 3 updates. So number 1, I am obviously in a pretty different location than California. I am in Alaska. My family and I have took a trip to Alaska with 2 other families. We're staying over in an RV, and we've just been traveling around seeing the sights. And it's really beautiful here. And it's been nice to hang out with my family, with my parents and my sister. And of course, nothing really beats the scenery. Right now we're in Whitaker, Alaska. I think that's what it's pronounced. I may be wrong. It's a pretty small town. The town is basically a port for cruises and ferries that leave in and out of Alaska or around Alaska. So I think we'll be going on a ship tomorrow. I'm not super sure. I guess when I edit this video, I will put a ship in there if we do end up on a ship. So that's the plan. So the second update is people have been asking me what happened to the quarantine list. So if you haven't been following that, it's okay. The quarantine list is a video that I made a while back, like months ago, like beginning of summer 2020, where I said I would have a list of things that I wanted to do before college, and I wanted to show you guys me completing those items on my list, and it would be like this grand adventure. And then I didn't end up making a single video between then and now. I have made videos that completed some stuff on the list. For instance, the COVID report is a YouTube television series that I've created I'm pretty proud of. So that completed some parts on the list. I've made songs on this channel, which also completed some stuff on this list. I have exercised once every 4 months, which doesn't complete anything on the list and has made me feel very annoyed with myself, but hey, 2 out of 3 ain't bad. In truth, I don't know how much I'm going to follow up on it. I'm planning on still making videos that cover me like learning new things, and a lot of those things are going to be on the old quarantine list, but we'll just see what happens. You know, we'll just take things as we go. And then finally, the third thing is, some of you guys have also been asking what college and what university I'm going to in the fall. Coincidentally, a lot of these comments are actually on my breakthrough tips and tricks videos, which I think is an interesting correlation. And you guys can actually find out that answer pretty easily. I'm not trying to hide that from anybody. It's just that when I applied to college, it was a very interesting experience for me, and I wanted to just take some time to process how I felt while I was going through that before releasing this big celebratory video or whatnot about going to university. But I've been working on, for the past few months actually, a kind of lengthy script that I will be shooting shortly and hopefully releasing soon. So if you want to find out which college I'm going to in the fall, you could probably find that out. But if you guys wanted to hear it from yours truly, then you're just going to have to wait a couple more weeks while I work on the video and stuff. Anyways, this video has been going on a little longer than I thought it would go. But this is Alaska. The environment is really beautiful here, and even though it's kind of chilly, just sitting here is really nice. So I'll be seeing you guys soon. I hope you guys are taking care. Thank you guys so much for subscribing to my YouTube channel. I have gotten over 1,000 subscribers now, like well over 1,000 subscribers. And even though that's not a lot of subscribers, especially compared to like other YouTube channels, it's really special to me that you guys have been following my stupid shenanigans and have been commenting and liking my videos. It really means a lot, so continue to do that. Validate me, okay? Thank you guys for watching this video. I hope you guys are staying safe and doing well, and I will see you guys soon in the next video. Take care.